episode of Testimonials and Centered Outdoors.
So close.
So close. So close. Well, anyhow, how are you guys doing today?
Good. Welcome back to another episode of whatever you want to call these shenanigans today.
As the bullshit stinks.
Yeah, that'll work for today especially.
Yeah.
But yeah, thanks for joining us.
Yeah,
Your hosts,
thanks. Another episode,
Matt Dockstetter and Chuck Testa, and sitting
Jimmy.
over in the what do you call it, the timeout chair?
I'd like to.
There he is.
We'll have to get a picture of him up there. You can see his hand. Hey, we're doing a new format today.
Yeah,
Big
we're
Matt.
trying something different
There
here.
he is.
This is either going to work or it's not. So
Right.
you might get to see this on the old YouTubes.
We decided to try to be like, what's his face?
There's lots of what's his faces.
Well, the famous or podcasters that film it.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. The
Well,
Joe Rogan guy.
That
Yeah.
guy.
Yeah, we're jumping to multimedia platform now. Now we can
Just to see.
befuddle you in two formats.
Well, and then,
And we can also show some of these wonderful taxidermized animals.
Yeah,
you guys
that
have
too.
here.
or see what we've been working on when we're bitching about the...
Yep.
I just got accused of smelling like a...
You smell like a rotten deer cape, but it's part of the territory, I guess.
I thought it was more of an antelope cape myself. But that,
Yeah, no, it smells like garlic and asshole.
And would you care to elaborate how you know that smell?
You're an Italian, don't you know?
I know garlic.
And you're an asshole.
Well, thank you. I think. Okay.
I mean, that's a term of endearment.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-huh.
No, so we're doing the jackpot. One thing when you get into wholesale,
Yep, the wholesale work continues.
and so far every one of them, we haven't had one smooth one yet.
Consistency.
Mm-hmm.
It's been an experience so far.
So this one I dipped in the Hexol to try to get rid of whatever that green stuff that wasn't mold that was on there.
Yeah, I don't know if that was mildew or...
I don't even think it was mildew, dude. If you see us looking, because it's hanging over.
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Dripping,
want me
but
to, move it over towards you guys?
Yeah.
I'm good.
oh, Matt's good.
I've got all the odor I can handle, and I don't have a sense of smell, so that should tell you something.
Oh, and they can see that pig behind me, I think.
Yep.
That thing,
You got a pig growing out of your ear.
3 hours plus of sewing holes.
Mm-hmm. It looked like they...
It was basically a giant hole held together by...
The reason that pig is black is because that's the thread.
Mm-hmm. So if it's not... Oh, and then not only does this one stink, but it's... Remember I said I couldn't figure out the combination?
Yep. Yep, there's a hole in the front, hole in the back, hole in the sides.
Right.
Yeah, it looks like they shot it like about 15 times.
Well, cutting the throat right across here straight was a nice touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's going on a straight upright, so
Yeah. Well, that's a rule.
it is a rule. So, Matt.
What's going on, Chuggy?
Well, we're on the countdown to gun season.
General deer season's right around the corner. We got 13 days? 12 days. Today's the first, right?
Be here before we know it.
Yeah, today's the first?
Second.
Second?
Yeah, or already. You got 11
Oh,
days.
Jesus
and
Christ.
then-
Yeah, 11
and then
days.
you go out, like to reiterate, you go out with your family.
Yep.
It's a tradition.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we'll be out there busting the brush with everybody else in the Orange Army, so we'll see how that goes.
Orange Army. And then, 2 weeks after that,
Yep.
the wise guy comes.
Yep, Mr. Butch will be here, allegedly.
Yeah. Well, I don't know because we got some bad news from him today.
Yeah, hopefully that all goes good.
Yeah. So.
Some medical issues. You guys might
Right.
want to keep him in your prayers on that one.
Yeah, actually, yeah, because he tries to joke around about it, but it's. And then we got another buddy. We're not gonna name. Well, two colleagues that are
Yeah,
have
no,
the C word.
there's a lot of bad stuff floating around right now. So just if you guys say a prayer for anybody, just say a prayer for the working taxidermist that
Right.
isn't always doing great.
And we're proud to be the guy in the pink pants on that meme.
Yeah, I'd much rather be John Daly than Tiger Woods any day.
Mm-hmm.
John Daly's the OG badass.
I'm glad I knew that because first I thought it was a The other way, someone thought they were.
Well, it could be interpreted either way, I suppose.
Yeah,
But-
but we don't. We choose to have friends in low places.
Yeah.
And I didn't know. Of course, me, you know, when you're young, you say, "I'm never gonna be not with it."
Yeah.
And then when you get my age, you're
you
not
say
with
things
it.
like not with it.
Not with it,
Yep.
right? Because I don't know who that is. But
Yeah.
it sounds like it's somebody I need to know who it is. Then I learned about a new band, Hootie and the Blow. Not Hootie.
Mike
and
the Moon Pies.
Yeah, that's it. Hootie and the Blowfish.
They're a band too.
Yeah, Mike and the Moon Pies.
Yep. If you guys are fans of Texas country, go check them out if you haven't already.
Yeah. Matt got to go to a concert. And,
Yep.
And
Got to get out of the house and actually took my daughter and her boyfriend. That was interesting.
with like a double date or
Yeah,
something?
kind of
Wow.
something like that. It was fun.
Really?
Yeah, it was fun. Went to dinner and then went to a concert.
And does the boyfriend have a name, or is he still like my daughter's boyfriend, the meathead? Still
No,
proven otherwise.
his name is Jordan. I like to refer to him as Jordy Spice.
Jordy Spice?
Yeah. I don't know.
Because,
Why not?
right, you got to have a nickname.
Yeah. Yeah, better than lots of stuff I've been called in my life. So, like I said, take it as a term of endearment.
Well,
But no, it was a good time. The Siren in Morro Bay, if you guys are looking for a good bar/live music venue to go to, that's a great place. And they have great food also. So,
Wow.
for free shout out to the Siren.
yeah.
Oh yeah, we got to mention our sponsors too.
Oh, that's right. Well, no, I'll do that at the end.
Ad reads go at the end.
Yeah.
No commercials.
Yeah, we're commercial free.
Okay, okay.
And then watch, Tom's going to cut a commercial in right here.
Right, he probably will. We don't need him. We'll cut him out anyway. I mean, 60 feet of bridge, I can pick up almost anywhere.
There you go.
Right? Always got to bring up that stupid, awful joke.
But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
deer season's right around the corner. I'm interested to see what's going to happen as far as
Yeah, I'm a little
customer-wise
nervous.
and-
Nervous.
yeah.
A little nervous.
But it is what it is. It's not
My-
like we don't
my
have
one-
work to do. So
No, we got to shoot. I mean, well, God, it could get worse a little bit. I mean, as far as our wholesale load.
yeah, well, it probably will.
Hopefully it won't, because hopefully everybody will be okay.
Yeah, I mean,
And we
work
won't have
is
to-
work.
and
Everything.
we won't have to, you know.
Yeah, everything falls together this way for a reason. So if we're ended up having to do a little traveling to go stick some stuff together, we were supposed
Yeah.
to do that. We've been
Yep.
talking about it for a while, anyways. So
Yeah, well, I kind of made a one commitment on, and see, everything we do, like we joke about it being the garbage men, but
Mm-hmm.
we have to go to and do a project that, God,
it's going to be an undertaking, but I think we can handle it as long
I
as
think so. Well, once we got past the the rug.
as long as we don't have to paint it, we'll be all right.
Well, no, we'll be all right if we paint it, because we're just not going to have the other painter guy
Well,
involved.
hey, whatever works.
You know,
We'll bring a rattle can of forest green and
I'm going to
Call
rattle
it
can. No, I'm a camel, that son of a bitch.
there you go.
You know,
Yep.
and I'm going to like shipping weight stickers and invasion star on
There
the
you go.
forehead. You know, that's going to be something else.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I can't believe a week ago, last week I was just back and recovering from Texas, and you were hunting hogs.
Yep. Yep. Now that's all in the freezer and in family-sized portions.
Yeah, and then Matt's giving me a giant. Like, we're assuming that we're going to get lucky with Butch.
I think you will.
Yeah.
As long as he can hit what he's aiming at, you'd be all right.
Well, dude, you know, you'd be amazed at that. I mean, he's hilarious.
Yeah.
And I'm sad that you'll. Well, no, you'll see him when you go, because
Yeah.
Matt's going to take him out on an afternoon pig hunt.
Yep.
The bent scope on his rifle and all that's a nice touch. You know.
Well, and we might have to upgrade him a little bit so he don't have to worry about traveling with that kind of stuff, especially if he's going to go on vacation afterwards.
Yeah, I don't know, but
We definitely don't loan firearms out in California. So
no, not us. It's against the law.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that works. But
Yeah. Speaking of that, I heard Newsom was doing something new to us today.
wouldn't be shocked.
It really sounded screwed up too, but hey, I'm used to him. What does it matter?
Yeah, well, I had a meeting with the local for the Southern
Oh,
California
yeah,
region,
yeah,
friends
yeah.
of the NRA director.
Exactly.
So that was a good. He left me with good hopes of all
felt
of this
more
crap that's
optimistic
going
about
on.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah, because for those of you who are just joining us, and any of our listeners that maybe one or two out of state people,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think we're up to 16 or 18
I don't know.
listeners. But anyway, they did this magic thing where
Yeah, they decided to make it illegal to any kind of activities that happen. You can't advertise firearms to children, which, I mean, on the surface sounds like, yeah, of course, no shit, but you should definitely read into stuff before you go getting behind something. Basically what it does, it's shutting down any outdoor mentorship. I mean, minus fishing so far. We can still take kids fishing without any rules, but the future of this industry, not just taxidermy, but hunting and just shooting sports in general,
sports, yeah.
it depends on the kids.
outdoormen, yeah, the future.
I've never met a kid that was raised up. Oops, bumping my mic here. Was raised up knowing firearm safety and that kind of stuff, and land stewardship and all that stuff. That went on to be a shithead. And I'm sure they're out there. Don't get me wrong, but
You don't mean they were a school shooter?
yeah, anything what they're nervous about here. They're oh, this is going to be the fix all to avoid school shootings and all that stuff. It's not. The kids that are going to do bad shit are going to do bad stuff regardless. Just like bad guys, somebody's going to come get it. If somebody wants to shoot you, they're going to find a way to shoot you. That's just how it is. It's black and white.
Well, and listen too. It really, there's a certain, and I hate to use the word profile, but it's kind of true. Because her specialty is special ed. I mean, real out there special ed, and the mentally ill ones. And you could tell when, like, this kid needs to be in, like, an institution.
Yeah.
Or he is going to find a way to get he's going to hurt somebody. And,
Yeah.
And then the way, what upsets me is they have people so fearful of a gun, like you think, and I've said this before, but somehow they think the gun's going to, like, shoot itself and get them, like it's the crawling hand or something, you know.
Newsom's been putting all kinds of random crap out there, and basically as soon as any of it gets any kind of opposition, it gets dropped, which is so far a good thing. It's not so much, this one hasn't been dropped yet, but there's been a dozen other things at least. And one of them, I mean, they made it illegal for you to sue the state. Did you see that one?
Oh, that's special.
Yeah. Yeah, but as soon as that one got opposition, they dropped that one real fast.
Why? And why is it? I mean, because that.
So they can do stuff.
No, but you know what? This stupid tree thing, right? Mm-hmm. They won't let me cut it, but then when it crushes somebody.
Yeah, exactly.
Why can't I sue them to recover my?
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it doesn't make any sense.
They outlawed being able to sue the state, which was, I mean, that's laughable. Just period. I mean, but yeah, that one allegedly got dropped. So there's that. So I was talking to the NRA guy the other day. I don't know. Hope I'm not talking out of school here, but he said that they're coming with both. Sorry for the term, but both barrels blazing to fight this shit to protect our rights. I mean,
Right.
It's when it comes down to it, whether they want it to be or not, it's infringement. Mm-hmm. So it's hopefully everything goes the way most stuff goes when this kind of thing gets passed or attempted to be passed, and we'll be back in good graces again. But
so interestingly too, like the assault weapons ban, they pass through the House. It's actually really a gesture or a gimmick because we already won the thing that said you can't infringe on guns in common, common fire, and so it's not going anywhere.
no, for sure.
But I don't know. Like I said, Texas was amazing to me.
Yeah, that's a whole nother place.
Yeah,
For sure. I wonder how long it's going to be till it's the People's Republic of Texas? Or?
Well, on the good way, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it is a republic, and they got it in their constitution that they can. They sort of still aren't in the union, but they got a wake up call. I don't think they're gonna let. I mean, it got scary with that Beto dork guy or whatever, and but it's interesting. They say the Californians don't, but a lot don't move there. But something about when you actually move, you end up turning Texan.
Yeah, yeah,
even
absolutely.
if you're from California, because you start to enjoy the
freedom.
freedom. And despite what Newsom says, come here for freedom, I don't know what he's talking about. And it's all little things, and then they got it so they increment it so you don't even realize.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of way to take your freedom that people just don't think is like enslavement. No, like you're not free in this state to live anywhere you want to because you can't afford it.
Yeah, exactly.
Right?
Exactly.
And you're not free to have any kind of vehicle you want because you can't buy the gas. And now you're not even free to eat top sirloin because it's $150 a pound.
Yeah.
And I find it really fascinating that they got to put the Spam in the glass case with the lock on it.
Yeah.
Has anybody eaten Spam? Let me ask this question.
Oh, I like
Not recently.
But I meant like they're stealing Spam now.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
I mean, this
Well,
is
hey,
where
the Walmart there in Santa Maria, they have their like the men's department, the men's clothes department. All their socks and underwear are behind the glass case.
really.
Yeah, figure that one out.
Well, I say with the homeless, they say socks is the number one.
I don't know.
Thing.
But you go 15 miles up the road, and the next Walmart doesn't have it. So
What does that say about you, Santa Paulians? I mean, or
the Santa Marians, I know.
Santa Marian, whatever the hell, San Antonio. I don't even know where.
Yeah.
Sand something, like Fraser said. Sand something down there.
Yep.
One of those sands is,
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's bananas. The links that we have to go to that we shouldn't have to.
And what was interesting about the Riverwalk, though, was you're down there, and the restaurants have two entrances, like the lower one on the river with the tables, and then the inside. And when you go up what I call to the surface, downtown there's anything like you'd see in Santa Barbara. It's almost like a different world up there. And then the guy at the CVA or whatever it's called, on the top section, they had a guy at the door asking directly, what do you need? What do you want? Because the people out there, the homeless.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Even you just can't get away from it anywhere you go.
Yeah, they're it's a sad situation that some people are in. I consider myself blessed every day, even though I'm sure somebody else has got something better off, but there's always gonna be somebody that's got something that.
Well, what did that artist guy say, that to each man his troubles are monumental to himself? Like, so wherever your own problem to you.
Yep. For sure.
But no, I don't know. I just thank God every day I live in Ojai that I moved here long enough ago. Right.
Yeah, no doubt.
And now there's some meme that shows Epstein and Ghislaine Maxwell, and it says, "Hey, there's this little town an hour north of L.A." some I don't know what it means about Ojai now, but I don't think it's good if them people are in it. So.
Well, hey, you never know.
I don't know, but man, Matt kicked butt today.
Just doing our job.
Maybe I'll have to turn the camera around at the end to see the
Yeah, there's a couple deer that got done,
and then the pig.
Yeah, and Chuck's holy pig over here.
Holy pig, but that's I should have had this other deer together, but that thing.
Well, yeah, that pig was a battle all on its own. So
again, and then there it is, done. And now I'm looking forward to what did you say we got to do? One that has no ears or something?
Yeah, one of them has. Stuff gets messed up at the tanneries once in a while, but yeah, I don't know if it was a tannery issue or what happened, but yeah, there's both ears there's parts of ears there, so.
But it's not, like I said, not the polio ear where I got that one time. It was chewed off and healed, and they were like this big.
Yeah, it could. Maybe that's what the problem is. I don't know.
So, I don't know.
Put bunny ears on it or something.
Bunnies up.
Yep.
Stupid commercial. Sorry, big guy who's in that commercial. Hopefully.
Yeah, we got a few more pigs ahead of us, and more deer than we know what to do with. And
Hey, we're making a little bit.
yeah,
of
we've
it.
made a dent in the freezer so far, so that's good.
Right. Yeah, you were commenting on that today.
Mm-hmm.
And Shay did some heck of a good. I mean, she finished a pile of birds. I think that we only have. Well, she got your ducks and then 2 more of mine, and then that's it.
Yep.
So we're not getting lapped again this year.
Let's hope not. Anyways, hopefully nothing else happens in the economy to mess everything else up. So
We get scared, but Fraser always says something will come. Like when it start.
Mm-hmm.
Like, look, we got the wholesale thing.
Yeah.
So when we got done, and if we had a slow year, or if you don't get X amount of deer, maybe you'll get more of this or that. It always somehow.
Yes, it'll even out some way in the long run, but it's just, especially, I mean, when you own your own business, it's scary when you don't know where your next meal's coming from sometimes, you know?
Well, that's it. So this gets into that game of like what our customers, some of them are in the club of owning,
Yeah.
and those guys generally don't try to get us to lower our prices and stuff like. I'm trying to pick my words carefully, but the people that get a paycheck, they just still don't understand.
Mm-hmm.
Like Justin, I mean, he just got another raise, and if he doesn't work for a week, he still gets paid all that money, and it's a different thing than when you don't work for a week, and you get no money.
Mm-hmm.
And not only that, you got to make up that week, and then still, because we're always thinking 6 months, 8 months, a year down the road.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a different way to think.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, you've got overhead here, but you don't have a shop rent to worry about and any of that stuff either.
Yeah, but I didn't. That's why I bought this place.
Yeah, exactly.
Because if I had to rent, like when I did have a shop, and then they sold the property, like poor Jim, like we were talking about. Now they're talking about. Oh, that's what it was. The rent
going up 10%.
Yeah, Newsom approved or something, I don't know, whatever. Anyway, and then I knew I wasn't going to be able to stay there.
Yeah.
And that's sad too.
Mm-hmm.
Because then you go to Texas. Well, the houses are going up there a little bit, but they're building so much. But like in Texas, you could make it on like what Cody makes it. He could live in his own apartment with his own car and everything on $20 an hour in Texas.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But here he's got no chance. No chance.
Yeah, it's sad.
It is sad. And I don't know. But as far as I lost my mind again.
It happens.
I've been having trouble lately. I'm thinking I'm just out of my mind.
Yeah. Well, it happens to the best of us.
Oh yeah, I'm the same way. I'm out of my mind. So.
Well, Jim, but you're, Jim. A lot of people don't know. I'm going to dump my ass out of this hole right now. Jim, you can give him some random trivial question, and he'll actually know the answer.
Yeah.
Like I said, hey Jim, there's some restaurant I'm going to. Nobody. Oh, Nolly's. Oh yeah. Oh sure. That's it. And it was it. But he goes, yeah, that's across from where this and that, and then the homeless lady that Rob choked out by accident. Oh, that's the girl.
Connie,
yeah, Connie that lived over behind the one dumpster, not the other dumpster, because that's the other lady, whatever her name is.
Yeah,
and, it's freaking hilarious, Jim. We got some good news. You might get that motorhome. I'm really keeping my fingers crossed.
Yeah, I don't know. Depends. But yeah, be nice. But I don't know if it's a good deal or not.
Well, I might have to look at it with you because
I got a month to make up my mind.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Because I'm way too interested in it than I should be.
Chuck's gonna buy it off from under you. Just watch.
No, I wouldn't mind if Chuck had it. I honestly, I would like to see the lady get some money for it because she's a nice lady, and
Yeah, but then what I I have this fantasy of just a lot of fantasy. But anyway,
your mobile showroom.
Well, not that. Like I had this thing that maybe me and Wendy could even just go down to or up to the Bluffs one night. I mean, not even just to get away.
Yeah.
Like not even a weekend, just if we had something like that, we could take the Bowsers and
Mm-hmm.
go up and sit there and
Yeah, heck yeah.
chill out. But that's just the idea. I was hoping for a van, but this is better.
Yeah, I think this is better. And then you can make a little mobile studio, and when you go up to
Here.
when you
Go to the circus.
go to the circus, you could bring your
Oh no! When we go to the circus, Jeff just bought a $47,000
Yeah.
4-wheel drive trailer, which I still don't know how it's 4-wheel drive, but you know it's.
Yeah. Well, hey, with Jeff, anything's possible.
So now we're gonna make Jeff. We're gonna not make it, but we'll hold him to it.
Oh, yeah.
I think if there is a show, like you said.
Yeah, I think we'll be all right.
Yeah.
Everything always, like I said, everything has a way of working out.
Yeah. Yeah. I was excited because, oh, by the way, you might have heard or remembered from last week's show. Apparently, the Blazing Saddles guy,
yeah.
we determined that he was probably the first guy to fart in
Oh
a
yeah,
movie.
that's right.
And he's bringing up the Acme rocket.
No, that's not the same guy.
Oh, it's not.
No.
Okay, see, I get it. Thank God you're here. So let's get this straight now. What the hell's going on?
I have no idea. I
He's-
just know
he
that's
was
not the
on,
same guy.
He was on
It
some
was-
show about motorcycles.
Yeah, I was
Oh.
one of the West Coast Choppers guys.
That's it.
One of the guys in the
The
background.
guy in the West Coast Choppers is
Yeah.
bringing up the thing. Well, then how do we digress to the Blazing Saddles guy?
Because he knows that guy too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so he knows both of them,
Yeah.
which is legit, but only the Chopper guy is coming up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd like to meet the first guy to ever fart on movies.
Yeah, I was mildly excited there for a minute.
Yeah. Well, hey.
See, no wonder I get so confused. It all runs together, and
Yep. At least you can talk motorcycles.
yeah, that's true. Oh! So, speaking of motorcycles, I'm driving to somewhere, Starbucks, I think.
It's either Starbucks or the hardware store. You
That's
don't
the
go too
only
many
place.
places.
Well, yeah, I don't really, but
Or
no,
Winco.
I must have been going to. I went with Wendy one time. Yeah, for an outing. That was the outing.
Yeah.
Anyway, we no, it was past. It was at the old Starbucks lot,
Oh, okay.
and there is a bone stock 1972 Yamaha 100 Enduro green, like mine is 100 MX. The picture here.
Yeah.
And then it brought back. So my friend that got me in all the trouble, I told you, to hang around with the older guys.
Yeah.
He bought his wife one of those, but he let me use it when I was so I rode all over Culver City on one of those, terrorizing it. And then what it made me remember, and I don't know that I told this story, but so Wayne lives up the street from me, all on Braddock, off Sepulveda by the 405. If you're going through there to the airport, goes like Venice, Washington, Culver Boulevard. Anyway. The Highway Patrol station is right there on Sepulveda near Braddock. So Wayne's backing out his driveway. And then here comes the 100 Enduro on one wheel. And he goes like, that looks like my friend Mike Bowes on my wife's bike. So then he continues to back out. And all of a sudden, here comes this cruiser skidding around the corner, lights and sirens. And in those days, they had 4 barrels. You could hear the second. Oh, that is Mike on my wife's bike. And then we hear him, so he's hauling ass. We know he's coming right, so we can't get the garage open. So I open the doors to my van, slide the loading ramp down. He comes up the ramp into my van. We throw it in, close the doors, and then Jeff points to the cop. He slides around the corner and heads down Huntley. And then we jump in my van and get our getaway. It's hilarious. I don't know. Those were the days.
What a bad kid you were.
Yes, I was.
Yeah.
That was just fun. But I just thought that, hey, that looks like Mike Bowes on my wife's bike.
That's funny.
But when the cop didn't, yes, it is Mike on my. So that's just the reputation we had.
Yeah.
And now, but I'm hoping that thing's been out there every day now. Well, the 2 times I went by. But, I think it might be for sale. I might have to buy that one.
Uh-oh.
Well, that's something I could ride around in shorts and bare feet, and
Yeah.
I'll get one of them Easy Rider American flag helmets.
There you go.
I would have got a Confederate flag helmet, but from the old days. But you can't have fun anymore.
No.
So I'll get one of them big domes, like they, You know what I mean? The old school
Uh-huh.
from the 60s.
You should get a full helmet with your face printed on it.
Oh, that would be cool,
So
too.
you look like a Chuck Testa bobblehead.
Yeah. Speaking of that, my son Justin has been experimenting. Speaking of bobbleheads, now I'm going to segue into 3D printers.
Oh, okay. I was scared where you were going with that one
yeah.
for a second.
Well, it could still be terrifying.
You never know.
But he's been, he found this printers that print not like the skeleton guys. I mean, the artist that is out of hot glue layer.
Yeah.
This one prints out of solid resin. And they programmed it and they printed out one of those Warhammer tanks
Oh, wow.
to scale.
Yeah.
So he's gonna maybe get us one, and we could print. I mean, you just somehow you scan. I don't know how. Dude,
Okay, well,
you're gonna have to do it.
Shit, but I'm going to have to take a class or something.
No, you're the Mr. Widget computer guy, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, well, somebody's gonna have to. But allegedly, we can just say you wanted to make some boar teeth.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you could scan them and print an exact copy.
No, that's awesome.
Oh wow. That
Or any, like if we needed to make a smash face thing again,
Yeah.
somehow we could picture it,
Yeah, no, that'd be
and it
super
does
handy
it
for
all the
doing
way
pigs,
around
actually.
somehow.
Yeah.
He says, you know, and so
Yeah, that could have some actually really serious uses for doing pig mouths. You could not have to worry about using one of them special jaw sets at all. You could
no
3D copy
well,
the
well,
whole.
Well, they're
whole
thinking
shit
about
shebang there.
opening this other business of their own, which really makes a lot of sense. And Nick is really good at you know, all them characters and drawing them, and apparently there's a big market for it. So
Yeah.
I hope it works out. But
Nice.
But yeah, I mean, it's not something we'd use every day. But however,
Oh heck yeah! No, when the time did arise,
maybe
that
we
would be.
could print pig ears and put them on the
Yeah, you could.
with the hair and all, and then
Heck
paint it
yeah!
somehow.
There you go.
I mean, hell, this one's going to be. What'd you say? That half mount's going to be all Krylon too, right?
Nah, the life size. Yeah, it's
Oh, life size.
all the hair seems to be there. It's just all the skin that's come off. So, but
But you
it
think
doesn't. It doesn't smell like that deer cape. So we got
you
that
know,
going for us.
I wonder who the hell tanned that shit.
I don't know.
Never amazes us. You know what? So I said something really arrogant, but today, which was kind of funny, but it's true. I go like, our customers, they got it good a little bit because at least our tanning is solid and
Yeah.
our production time is good, and our, you know, and all the material.
Yeah.
Like what'd you say? The glue I use that don't stick stuck something.
Yeah, it
What'd
stuck
you
my
glue?
hand together.
Glued his hand together with our non-toxic, edible, non-stick glue.
Yeah.
Available at Acme Taxidermy Supply. Home of the self-mounting deer mannequin.
Yep.
So, I got a plug in anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, you
Even though
did.
it wasn't authorized.
Damn,
You know,
no commercials.
no commercials.
That's okay.
And we did that. Look, do you see the mouth on the bear? I did that that sealer thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it looks good.
Kind of looks like it's the new hot setup. Or actually the old
It's
hot
tight
setup.
down.
Because I forgot all about that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we're always thinking of ways to improve.
Yep. Absolutely. There's always something that can be done better.
You had a huge barbecue Saturday.
Yeah, it wasn't a big one, but it was big
Looked
enough.
pretty
It
big.
was only like 100 people.
Really?
Yeah, it was a wedding reception there in Santa Barbara. It was fun.
Yeah. And then
It was a nice day. It would have been a nicer day to be on the boat out on the ocean, but
Oh,
Sorry,
that's the
we-
other
we still-
brother.
we still
or
got
no?
paid.
Or is this the same brother?
yeah,
That's the other brother.
no, it's
I can't keep up with Matt. He has like 9 businesses. In his spare time, he does a couple hundred deer heads a year.
yeah. Well,
You know. So
but yeah, no, they've been hitting the halibut really hard. So
wow,
I'd like to go get a couple, but
Just for the
Halibut's-
halibut, huh?
good.
yeah, just for the halibut.
Halibut, yeah. But oh, where's your drum?
Oh shoot.
Hey, even the right button.
Hey, oh,
But yeah, no, it's rumor has it there's some tuna out in the channel right now too. So
you think you might get to go on the weekend or
no,
no? 'Cause-
no, my
Oh.
brother-in-law's out of town. So
oh,
yeah,
Oh,
They're doing their family vacation for the year, so that's all good.
really?
Yep. They went up to Klamath, I think. They're camping and fishing up there for the week.
Well, probably not 110 up there.
I don't know.
It gets pretty hot up there.
Does it? Klamath Falls, Oregon?
Yeah.
Isn't it on the I-5 corridor, though?
It is.
Oh.
It is. I wonder what kind of limits do they have on salmon you can catch in the rivers?
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Is it your regular salmon, or is it like
I don't know.
imported from Taiwan salmon?
I think they're shooting for steelhead. So
Steelhead.
yeah. So we'll see
Okay.
if they can actually catch anything. But
All right.
yeah.
I mean, I don't know,
Yeah, I have no idea what Oregon's limits on stuff are. So
Oh, so speaking of segueing into shark attacks. So apparently Long Island is up to a record number of shark attacks.
I heard that.
And because they're geniuses, this is going to tie into what you said about the bill for no advertising guns to kids.
Yeah.
So some genius in the New York Congress decided to make a bait fish endangered. That didn't need to be.
Yeah.
Oh, so now they got to overrun it with sharks. Oh,
Well, because a lot of times, you might not know this, but a lot of times when there's an abundance of food,
Mm-hmm.
and usually predators take the path of least resistance, right? Just makes sense to
Yep.
extend the least energy and the less risk of harm, right?
Yep. Absolutely.
And so now there's more sharks. And then the shark guy was trying to say, oh, this is really a good thing.
Yeah.
Because, we got to learn to coexist with sharks. And they're not really interested in eating you. They're just, when they hit you, it's just a test.
Yeah.
Yeah. I said, you fucking get hit by a 2,000-pound great white for a little test nibble.
Yeah. Well, at least they timed it right for Shark Week.
That's it.
Yeah.
well, out here in the Santa Barbara Channel, they supposedly have all the sharks tagged, and they follow them on GPS.
Yeah. I don't know if you saw it on YouTube or Facebook a couple years ago. The kayakers that got hit by the white out in the channel,
Yeah.
that was one of my customers, actually.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Was he scared shitless?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was.
I mean, I bet they look
Yeah. No,
extremely menacing. And
I don't think he's been back out there on the kayak.
I don't think
know.
I would go. Well,
I
I only ever swam over one on my surfboard.
Yeah.
And I was done.
Mm-hmm.
I casually paddled in,
With a brown streak behind you.
and like I said, those days was a longboard.
Yeah.
So however long, 8 feet, whatever, not and it was longer on both ends than that.
Mm-hmm.
So that was,
Yeah. No, I'll pass. You see that one that they had on the news the other day, jumping out of the water in Pismo? Yeah, that was cool.
it breached. Was it hitting a seal or something?
It looked like it. Yeah, it looked just like the ones that you see in South Africa on the Discovery Channel. It was pretty bitchin'.
Well, see, this is actually because we have all the seals.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
so
yeah.
we have all the predators now.
Yeah.
It's just
I heard
common
somebody said that we got more whites out here than they do almost anywhere else. So that's a scary thought. But
it is.
yeah.
Well, you look at what Shay said. What'd she say? I hope they got them all tagged. But Shay said when she went on something on her helicopter, she was going down to Santa Monica. She counted 12
Wow.
That's
white.
crazy.
And then she said, what's really crazy is that you see the shadows,
Yeah.
and then you see all these surfers. They're right. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like,
Yeah. And then on the 4th of July up there at little beach Pirates Cove up there by Avila, they had a drone video or something looking down over the crowd at the beach, and then you see this one, just a pod of it was like a nursery of some, I don't know, leopard sharks or whatever the hell it was.
Yeah.
But there was 100 fucking sharks in this little pod, 50 feet from people. It was crazy.
yeah, no
I'll have
thanks.
to see if I can find that when we're done and show
Yeah.
you.
So when your friend, your customer, what? So what? I mean, obviously he lived.
Yeah.
I mean, but
no, it just came up and bumped the boat. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
just to test it.
Yeah, it was. It's something.
Yeah.
They were out there fishing, and that damn
Not
thing.
anymore.
No, they came in pretty quick after that. I think. I can't say I would blame them.
No. God, it's terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Terrifying because the power
Oh yeah.
is pretty much unbelievable.
Yeah, people ask why I don't go in the water in the ocean. Sharks live there. That's why.
You have to ask. And then they were saying, well, it's really rare. Well, not in New York it ain't. Now they're up to like 43 and one, like a new record.
Yeah,
Or 27.
it was like
I don't know.
it was like I want to say I heard it was like 89 in the month of July or
right,
some shit
yeah,
like
some
that. Yeah,
crazy amount. Not two
Yeah.
or one, like they
or
try to say.
56 or
It
something
was
like
a
that.
lot.
Way
It
more
was
than
a
it should
lot.
be.
It was a lot. So much for the rare
Yeah.
thing, you know. No,
Yeah, I'll pass.
no, I don't know. That's just some of these professional biologists crack me up too.
Oh, yeah.
Because so they were trying to figure out why the sharks on the west side of Australia, the whites, were more attacking.
Yeah.
Well, it turns out on the east side, they have the babies there,
Oh.
so they're like more juveniles. So that, you know.
Well, there you go. I don't know. You'd think the juveniles would be the ones that attack more because they don't know.
Well, no, they said they're more timid and they're. Well, this is the boss. So what do I know? Here I am making a point. They don't even know what the fuck's
Yeah,
going on.
I'm just
so-
spitballing. I don't know.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, you would think like with other juvenile stuff there'd be more.
Oh, it's just a
apt to
baby. It's
explore.
only 8 feet long. Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
So cute.
It's only 800
Still got
pounds.
its nursing teeth.
Yeah.
It doesn't have his.
It's got his milk teeth still.
Yeah, milk teeth. Fuck.
You want
Yeah.
some shark milk, Chuck?
That's what I was trying to say. Milk teeth. You know.
You want some shark milk?
No.
Yeah, I don't either.
How about husband? What do they call it now? Man milk or something?
Hey,
That's
that's
the new politically thing.
Pride Month's over.
Apparently not. I heard the most ridiculous. No, I won't be able to say again. Like you said, I get all confused. But Wendy was telling me there's some new saying that you can't say, or that
There's
means
something new every day.
And I go, I'm just gonna say, I have to give up. I'm just sorry, but I'm old,
Yeah.
and I don't understand.
Yeah.
I don't. And one friend was celebrating his 9 months transition. He got double piercings, and if you could just do something about that 5 o'clock shadow, I mean,
Yeah.
that
Well, hey.
gets them every time. And
Different strokes for different folks, I guess. Whatever.
that's what they say, but I'm baffled.
Yeah, whatever. It is what it is.
You get to 50 years old and decide you're a woman
Yeah.
that day.
Yeah. Whatever.
You did?
No.
Oh,
I'm not 50 yet.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
I have 11 more years to decide.
11
Okay.
years he'll come
Holy
out.
shit, that's
that's not
not
long.
that. God.
No.
I know, and
Now
I still
I'm sad.
I consider you a baby still
I
too.
don't know what the hell.
But I know. I jokingly say I've been doing taxidermy longer than you've been alive. It's really scary
Yeah.
because you do wake up. Remember what Howard said about hunting when he can't hunt no more, and he said, "Well, I knew this day would come, but it was always way
Yeah.
ahead." And then one day he woke up, and then he was sick, and then that was it.
Yeah.
I think I've been a bus driver longer than Matt's been.
Yeah. Well, you like to drive, so
Yeah.
if we did drive to Texas, we would be going in the 71,
If we can get that thing running.
the Jim Mado 5 mobile,
Yeah.
There you go.
and
Yeah, I'm hoping, like I said.
towing your car so they can donate it to blow the fucker up.
We got to
Yeah.
paint it all psychedelic like the Electric Mayhem bus on the Muppets.
That's
so.
it. Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, I mean, what's the point?
Get our
Anybody
standard
can have a
rich-
white Winnebago.
That's right. Get your standard rich and famous contract out for Kermit and his friends
Kermit
here
the Frog and Company.
and company. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, what else did I hear? They're remaking the Munsters, and you said it was going to be good.
No, it's not going to be good.
Oh, well, who told me it was going to... Oh, Justin told...
I think
Oops,
he's
sorry,
a liar.
son.
I'm sorry, Justin. I don't trust your judgment anymore.
Yep. Because I famously say they can't never remake a movie. And he says,
Yeah.
you mean the remake of Ghostbusters sucked? I said, well, yeah. Yeah, it did. Pretty
Yeah,
much.
Yeah. Well, that wasn't a remake necessarily. It was just another
But I guess they made one something where their kids are Ghostbusters now.
Yeah,
or something.
the last one was supposed to have everybody in it or something. I didn't.
Did you
I
see
didn't watch it. No.
No.
I stopped after Ghostbusters 2.
Yeah. Yep. When someone asks you if you're a god,
You say yes.
I love it.
Uh-huh.
I crossed the beam. What? Since each one of us has an unlicensed thermonuclear device on our back.
Uh-huh.
May I see it? No.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
that's
shouldn't remake the only remake that's ever worked, in my opinion. It's not even a real make. It's the Star Wars, because they're all different movies. But
Yeah, and some of them were better than others.
I think Empire Strikes Back is the best of all of them.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought the Rise of the
Sith or whatever. Yeah.
ones where when they said many of those guys died to get the information to Leia.
Yeah.
Was that the Sith one? The Rise of the Klingons or something? I don't know.
Yeah.
That
All
that
right.
was a pretty good one.
I have a
Yeah.
confession to make. It's
What?
an unpopular opinion. You're probably going to kick me out of here, but I've never been a fan of any of those.
Well, I'm not saying we're a fan either.
yeah.
We're just
Well,
saying,
I know.
in
I'm
our
just
opinion, that was our bet.
no, for sure.
One,
I've never. I'm not. I've never been a sci-fi guy, but yeah, the Star Wars movies never did anything for me. So
No, and then people miss the
I know some of the characters. That's about the extent of my knowledge.
well, and then the true meaning of the first one, the Empire.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what Lord of the Rings was written about, back in the Hitler thing, and people don't get the correlation, and then it turned into a life of its own.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's real. If you're a fan of Joseph Campbell story structure, it's textbook that. It's like the way all the characters are set up perfect and stuff.
Yeah, but I like what Jim's TV show with the kamikaze survivor who survived 100 missions,
Yeah.
and all these different characters you're going to have. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah, that would be something.
If I can get it past at some network to buy it,
Well, by what's as crazy as all this shit is, why don't
because they're politically correct, and they would never put a character in that's that's a bad driver or something.
Yeah, you can't
They
do
won't
a
put
you can't do a
somebody-
racial stereotype like that unless you're stereotyping a white guy.
Yeah, you can do it to white, but yeah, so that character would have to go, and he's my favorite character. Because for those of you listening, it's a guy. His grandfather was the only kamikaze pilot to destroy to survive 100 missions, and then he's the worst bus driver in New York City.
Yeah, and then you can't make it a white guy because
Yeah,
then
Doesn't
it's cultural
work.
appropriation.
Right. Oh, another comment that my boys were saying was like the new Thor movie wasn't as good, and that this other Marvel thing coming out is like going to be not good. And I didn't, because I don't want to get my head ripped off, but I said, well, now you have to make stories in the parameter
Yeah.
of this
yeah.
woke whatever it is, and it can't, because see, like there were kamikaze pilots and they happen to be Japanese.
Yeah.
And there was a few German ones too, believe it or not, that they had
There's
to,
probably been American ones. People that their planes they lost their wings or something, and they just figured they'd steered as close as they
yeah,
could.
but the
Well,
German,
look at Independence Day.
yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Hello, boys.
Just flew that jet right up that.
Remember me? Oh! So on a UFO related thing,
Uh-huh.
I guess there's some. Okay, boy, I'll screw this one up good too. But you can look it up because it is true. So you can get the real untold story on some army doctor guy who was in like 30 years in the army, who was examining our soldiers that encountered UFOs that never happened,
Yeah.
has discovered that there's brain damage or something. They have some damage to their brain
Wow.
with some white matter thing. And he said, absolutely. And so he said, I didn't, he did his whole research thing
Yeah.
on it. So he said, there is some, even though they don't, well, I guess they exist now, but we don't know what they are. Or they know what they are, but
Yeah.
we can't know what they are. So
They'll tell us next time we have some kind of pandemic happen.
Oh, that's what it was.
Yeah.
Newsom's declaring a monkeypox state of
Oh,
emergency.
yeah, I saw that.
That's it. That's it.
And you notice they don't let you taxidermize monkeys, do they?
Because it's racist.
Or it's because
And then Tucker said the funny thing was he said, if they're going to change the name of monkeypox because it's racist to monkeys,
Yeah.
that we ought to be able to pick the name. So he came up with like 4 names to vote on. One of them was like Hunter's Revenge, Adam Syphilis, Midterm Mayhem, and then the one that ended up winning was Schlong COVID. Or Schlongpox. You know,
Well, hey,
'cause-
whatever
'cause of
works.
How it's supposed to, how you're supposed to get it. But I thought
Just
that's
call it
pretty
AIDS
funny.
too.
AIDS too.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't start me on my AIDS jokes because you can't say those anymore. But
No.
we had some good ones in the early '80s, right? Can't say that anymore.
Yep. Yep.
And so anyway, that's a state of emergency. So that's pretty bad. And then another thing I thought of to end with: you can't show the toddlers guns and stuff, but you can have them dance with drag queens.
Yeah. Because
Or whatever. So because that's more wholesome,
That's inclusive.
inclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But hey, what do I know?
What do I know? Well, you're just a racist
That's what they say.
white guy. And another thing, can't tell one white guy from another. They all look the same.
Yep.
They all got white pickup trucks and baseball hats
Yep.
and goatees.
White
and,
pickup trucks and black Harleys and
yeah, and sunglasses and you know, they all. Well, I can tell Matt a little bit because his beard is in the middle.
shotguns.
You know, it's not really a ZZ Top beard
yeah.
or a goatee.
Yeah.
So sometimes I can identify Matt without lumping him into a crowd. But
There you go.
other than that, Matt's heard me say it to them guys I don't recognize. Sorry, all you white boys look the same.
Yeah, I told that to somebody the other day. I can't remember who it was
Well, yeah,
now.
then they thought about it for a minute. Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's true, right?
Yep.
Can't tell one from another. And that doesn't make you a racist if it's true.
Yep, absolutely.
So anyway.
Well,
And the
this
third point I lost completely, so
Yeah.
maybe I won't remember it for next week.
It's all right. We'll probably, the way we do things, we'll probably relive this whole episode again next week.
Yeah, because we were supposed to do that TikTok from that guy that TikToked my video.
Yeah, well, I can hang out a little bit longer today and handle
Okay.
that. So,
Wow, if we even care.
yeah, well, it's interesting. Might get me some more views.
That's it. We should do it because what did he do? Just stare?
Yeah, you just watched your video and reacted to it.
Like how did he react?
Just facial expressions.
Oh, so maybe
Yeah.
we should watch.
I would plug him right now, but I don't remember what his name was.
Oh,
And my phone's over there being busy.
right. Oh, that's right. It's right there.
Yep.
Well, let's see how this format works because, as usual, this is an experiment.
Yep. Hopefully this worked out.
And if we works out and we can video them, then we'll actually plan some interesting and
Yeah, we can actually do something. We'll see.
right. Have
Maybe
some.
You can demonstrate on how to properly cut skin a deer.
Yeah, we got them videos.
Yeah.
We'll probably have special guests, and
Yeah, we can definitely figure something out, I'm sure.
you know, I can tell you who won't be here is Joe Rogan
You don't know that.
or Ted Nugent.
You don't know that either.
Okay. Oh, that's what it was.
Who knows where our future
I
will lead
remember
us.
now. I gotta say this.
And another thing.
And another thing, Frazier said, if they really want to know if monkeypox is an offensive name, why aren't they interviewing the monkeys at the zoo,
There you go.
Yeah.
seeing how they feel about it?
Yeah.
Why don't they go talk to some monkeys? That's
Well,
what it was.
That's another thing, though. Did you see all the macaque monkeys in Japan going after people?
No,
Yeah, it's like a fucking macaque revolution over there.
really.
Yeah, they're like trying to kidnap kids and they're pushing over old people and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, it's a whole fucking thing. There was,
I don't know why that's funny to me.
oh,
but
it's hilarious.
you know,
I can't remember. I just heard about it on the way down
and you
here
can
this
throw
morning.
rocks at them, but they can throw them back.
Yeah, they'll throw poop.
Poop or
Yeah, but yeah,
Even
they've been
more
like
nasty
trying to take kids and pushing over old people, and tripping them and stuff, and
really.
yeah,
And of course, that's one of them cultures where you're not allowed to blast them.
yeah. I mean, I thought I was the only one allowed to trip over macaque, but I guess I was wrong.
Oh,
Hey, I got
there
one.
you go. That's it. Oh, then you hit the laugh track too.
Oh, no. Hey, fourth time's a charm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as usual, a rocket fast episode.
Yep,
went
absolutely. But yeah, it's serious. The whole monkey attack. So watch your back if you're going to Southwest Japan or whatever it is.
By. I ain't going there.
I'm not either, but
There's
you never
on
know.
YouTube you can watch of all these monkeys. Just it runs 24/7 of these monkeys and deers and stuff that are in Japan.
Really?
It's a 24-hour like live.
So now you're telling me that we've digressed to that people have nothing to do but watch live feeds of monkeys for 24 hours?
Yeah, it's actually pretty cool. to
I'm
watch.
not gonna touch these with a 10-foot
Yeah.
pole because
Okay.
my brain is going to bad places.
Your brain goes right to the boom, straight to the gutter.
Exactly.
And another thing, yeah. Okay. Well,
Yep.
Matt, take us.
We'll leave it at that.
Take us out of here.
All right,
man.
guys.
Save our ass.
Thanks a lot for watching, listening, however you're taking this in. If this actually goes on YouTube, we'll see you there. But yeah, you
And
check
Big
us
Jim
out.
over in the corner.
Yep, you can check us out at Butcher Shop Taxidermy on YouTube or Instagram, Facebook, all that shit. TikTok, Snapchat, everything but Pornhub,
Wow.
I think.
Really?
Yeah.
Why aren't we on Pornhub?
Well,
You could have taxidermy porn, right? Show antlers
I
all day.
don't even want to know. There's something out there. If you
guess.
type in anything with
Yeah,
that following,
let's-
I
let's-
don't want to know.
Let's not know.
But I'm
And
sure
plus, like I got,
curiosity's going to
like
get the
I
better of
said,
me now.
Remember what happened when I got the visit from the feds telling the toddlers to check
As
out,
long as you don't show up on the Google search,
to-
I'm going to be happy.
to check out where we were going to be, and then it turned out.
Uh-huh.
to
All right.
be
Anyways,
something else. Anyway,
we got to
see,
get
I
out of
just
here.
Save our ass, man.
Yeah, go check us out. YouTube everywhere. I'll have a new video going up hopefully tonight. I've got to finish editing one thing, and you can get to go on an archery deer hunt with me. So
Yeah,
we'll see how that goes.
All right.
All right, guys. Thank you. We'll catch you on the next one.
Thanks, Jim.
Okay, thank you guys. Bye bye.